Hi you guys, this is Yolanda from Yology Holistic Wellness, and I'm co-hosting with Tanya for this manifesting challenge that I'm really anxious and looking forward to. So I just wanted to kind of give you a brief introduction and let you know what I will be doing on my side to help you guys manifest things to increase your abundance within the next 8 days. We will be going live on Saturday at 7 p.m. and we're super excited. And so I'm outside today. I know like this weather's been hot and everything, but it is a beautiful day. The sun is shining, and Tanya was so grateful, you know, to like introduce her video about waking up in the morning and how you look at it and things like that. So I just kind of wanted to continue that on. And so a lot of times when we start our day, like when we wake up in the morning, we tell ourselves, oh, I have a long day, dreading it just because we have so many different errands to run or we have hectic schedules. And so when we tend to drive ourselves in that kind of mentality, we kind of like put ourselves in a servant kind of energy archetype. So the servant is the one who feels like they have to be working persistently in order to make ends meet or in order to see some type of benefit, increase in money and things like that. And so that is the driving the horse mentality. How do you see yourselves? Do you see yourselves as a horse, or do you see yourselves as something that is from divine light, that is divinity within, you know? So when you go about your day, when you begin your day, instead of saying I have a long day and dreading the hours because you know by the end of that day you're going to be tired and you're going to be stressed out, how about changing your mentality to I have a big day? So that big day, what it's going to do is it's going to excite you for unexpected surprises that are coming, and it's also telling the universe that you're ready for whatever it is that it wants to send you, instead of I'm busy. Because when we say we're busy, we dread that because we know it's time consuming, we know it takes a lot of stress on the body, we're actively and physically involving ourselves within this, whereas I have a big day, so it's like, yay, let's do this. I'm ready for some excitement and some action. And so that's what you want to have. That's the type of mentality that you want to have to go about your day, you know? So please take that into consideration. Words are very powerful. They affect our you know, mentality, but they also affect our world. And so go about your big day with, you know, magnificent intentions of bringing increased blessings and abundance and, you know, happiness, vitality and youth and all that good stuff. And so on that note, again, my name is Yolanda and I am from Yology Holistic Wellness. I've been doing this for about 10 years. I never expected it to actually start this way. At the time when I was first introduced to energy healing, I was a personal trainer and working in the gyms, and I had that 9-to-5, you know, fast pace, like time, you know, time consistent belief system that it had to be done this way because I came from a military background. So when I happened to fall upon an office suite, which wasn't my intention to open my business, I just sort of like jumped the gun because it was a perfect opportunity. I just happened to see an office suite and I called the guy and I was like, well, let's see how much it is. And then he gave me a really good deal. It was like $550 all utilities paid, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I would be crazy to pass that up. And so I invested in my business with only $1,500, and today I have expanded into 2 office buildings and doing energy healing. And so I did take a risk because it was divine intervention, I felt at the time. And at the time I was married, and so I was going through a rocky divorce. He was financially supporting me. And I decided, you know, corporate America needs, you know, it sounds pretty secure and everything. And I had 2 kids at the time I knew I had to take care of. And so I closed down my business a year after opening it and decided to work with a temp agency. And when I worked with that temp agency, the temp job was great. It was 2 months. It was like really good pay for not doing anything but like being able to have time to read books and stuff like that. But the job ended, and then as soon reality hit, I had to find something permanent. So they found me something permanent with a distribution company, and within a week I was so miserable. I was stressed out. I was just anxiety running high, making bad choices and everything. So by the end of the week, I had found another office space in Kenner, from on the river, Rivertown, whatever. And previously, before that, it was in La Plaza, if you're familiar with the area. But I decided to take a leap of faith even more. I quit my job. I signed the lease first, quit my job, and gave my 2 weeks notice, which didn't even last 2 weeks. I didn't know where my money was going to come from. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if I was going to have enough money to feed my family. And I'm not saying that everybody needs to do this, but it's amazing how when we rub 2 pennies together, it creates so much in our lives. And it gives us the gratitude to move forward for other things. And with that gratitude comes bigger manifestings. And so I'm sharing my story with you to give you inspiration in your own journey to create something within your journey. So a lot of the stuff that we'll be going over with this challenge will be yoga poses to help you move that energy system throughout, channeled advice to help influence your decisions and help you with inspiration and moving in the right direction. Also with tutorials on how, with different techniques, how to reduce your stress and not worry about the outside world as it easily influences us with all the different sensories that we have. We have mouth, taste, sight, smell, hear, touch. And so when we're constantly absorbing other energies from the outside world and influences like the news or, just different environments and different belief systems, it does program our brain to manifest what that reality is instead of our actual own. And so the money system that we have, the paper that Tanya was talking about from Amazon, is a great tool because it actually smells like money. I actually got mine a few weeks ago, and I've been counting 10,000 bills every day. And the brain doesn't know what's real. It's like it's a computer. It's downloaded with different viruses. It's embedded with different codes. And so what if we can transition that codes into something that's like a really big upgrade from what the system we've been, programmed with, So take that into consideration. But we'll also be doing some other great stuff like, energy healings, clearing out karmic contracts of debts and finances and all that good stuff. And we'll just be giving you the tools that you need that you already have but you didn't know you had because maybe you just forgot, So with that said, peace, love, and light. I hope you guys have a blessed day and be grateful because you're going somewhere and you've started your journey. And even if you have, you're still continuing your journey because this journey is never ending. We're constantly learning and we're constantly growing. So enjoy the ride.